Hey everyone, what's going on? How about that big game, huh? Anyways, what we're doing tonight, a lot of people don't have a dog in the fight when it comes to the big game, but a lot of people tune in, one, just to see it, and then two, this is the time of year where advertisers put their best foot forward and put out their best possible ads and commercials for everyone to see, since this is one of the most viewed events in the world. Got to bring your A game, have really good ads. So we're going to go through them and we're going to rank those, or really assign tiers to those ads. So we are going to rank them, tier them. We're going to look at everyone that's listed on the website I'm using, Entertainment Weekly, and we're going to put them into categories. S tier being the top, D tier being the worst. 5 different categories. I think that's a good place to start. So let's go ahead and flip over to our tier ranker, our tier maker. So we can see our tiers here, S, A, B, C, D, and all the different commercial brands down here. So let's go ahead and start watching ads, which I'm not getting paid for, by the way. So if any of these companies want to sponsor me, let me know. That'd be dope. Down to Lay's. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say anything. Let's just watch this one.
Nervous? Oh, Lay's.
This one. Very funny. Original idea. Kind of a plot twist at the end. And they were doing the Hava Nagila and they were raising Seth up on the chair. So I love Paul Rudd and I love Seth Rogen. I think I'm gonna give this one A and might move it down later, but I think it's an A tier. All right. Next up is this one with Eugene Levy, Nissan.
Nice ride.
Want to give it a spin?
Honestly, for a car commercial, you knew it was the car commercial up front, which is something I always appreciate. I hate when you get bait and switch with car commercials where they're like showing you something completely unrelated to their car or driving a car or anything like that, and they're like, hey, buy a Subaru. So it was nice that you knew it was about the car. And then you have Eugene Levy, who's, a very safe person, so to speak. And he now is having these illusions of grandeur, being this action actor. So this one I think was pretty good as far as car commercials go. So I think we're going above C. The question for me is this A or B? And you had a lot of good cameos too. Brie Larson, Dave Bautista. What's Catherine's last name? So another Schitt's Creek character. The actress from Black Panther and The Walking Dead. So a lot of good cameos in there. This is an example of spending the money on big names and also writing a decent commercial for them to actually do. We already have so many in B tier. Mike, I might drop this later, but I'm going to stick at A tier for right now. All right. Let's watch this one. Uber Eats.
Wait, if it was delivered with Uber Eats, does that mean I can eat it?
This one I think was one of the better commercials. Mike, I already know that you're going to say something about Trevor. I know you don't like him. But aside from that, very creative. Like, really creative. Made me laugh. I like the tagline, Uber Eats and Don't Eats. Pretty good. And only had like one celebrity aside from Trevor Noah. They also had the one from American Pie. I think this goes in A tier. Probably bottom of A tier. I like that better than the Nissan commercial. Nissan would be first to drop. General Motors.
Ladies and gentlemen, our takeover of General Motors is complete.
This one was really good. One, you can't really miss with Austin Powers. Two, it's another car commercial that didn't try to pretend it was a car commercial. Not a car commercial, excuse me. The Austin Powers humor was very on line with what you'd see in Austin Powers movies. And I'm really, really hoping they're going to make that 4th movie, because the way Goldmember ended, it's like Dr. Evil kind of jumped ship, but Scott was like kind of turning full evil, and now I really, really want that. So I don't think the commercial has anything to do with the planned sequel, but one can hope. One can hope. I think this is top of A tier. Bottom of S tier, top of A tier. We'll see how many are in S at the end of the night. This is something that I can definitely move up, but I think it goes right to the top of A tier here. So that is GM. There's my GM. Yeah, top of A tier. BMW.
My fellow gods, the dark skies have spoken.
It is time for Susan and I to retire.
But where will you go?
All right, so a few things about this commercial. One, it's hilarious that Arnold Schwarzenegger is playing Zeus, who, mythologically speaking, fucks anything and everything that moves. And Arnie is known to fuck about anything and everything that moves, including your housekeeper, which I'm a little sad there wasn't any sort of nod to zapping some housekeepers in this. Two, good commercial, creative. I think it didn't come off as a car commercial immediately, which always bothers me a little bit, but there's electricity, and every car company ran an electric car ad, so I think at that point, by the time this commercial aired, you could kind of infer this was going to be some car company's electric car ad. So not too bothered by that. Fudge did love the mini Pegasus, absolutely adorable, great ad to the commercial. The only thing that I would have changed when he juices up the golf cart, and the guy's like, "Hey Zeus, how about some juice?" I wish it was O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson, known golfer. You know, regardless of what you think about him as a murderer, it would have been hilarious. That's just my 2 cents. So that was the only thing I think missing from the commercial. Very, very good commercial overall. This one is, Mike's asking for S tier. I'm definitely up A and S, right there with the GM. A tier, S tier. We haven't had an S yet, and we had an E. I'm gonna start this S and might drop it. Started S and might drop. All right, FTX.
I call it the wheel.
I don't think so.
Regardless of what you think about cryptocurrency or FTX or any of that, this commercial nailed it. Larry David is absolute peak Larry David. Just the way he handles all of these, you know, life-changing inventions is so comical and so funny. This is easily S tier, top of S tier, and it's probably the best commercial that I saw during the entire thing. So, no brainer there. Absolute no brainer. Verizon.
Cable guy!
Yeah, this was a really good one, just because they got Jim Carrey to do his cable guy shtick. I'm gonna put it high right now. Because like if this goes up, I think GM has to go up too, because they're movie references. And I think S tier really only has room for three in S tier. So the cameo was well executed. You actually got the big name. They did what they were supposed to do. Great product info. You have this wireless plug and play service that delivers internet and cable. And yeah, I mean, I think it was straightforward. In terms of actual ad goals, I think that one did a pretty good job. All right, and then the last one, Pringles. I liked this commercial from what I remember. Yeah. I love this. I think this is so relatable. Obviously, you know, no one's ever had it stuck on for life, but reaching down on those last few and just not being able to get them out. Everyone knows the pro move is to pour them out, but just a relatable experience for anyone that's had Pringles and knows that Pringles can is just a little too small to get all the way down to the bottom. I think this is A tier. I think I put it above Nissan, behind Uber Eats.